That is just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. Beautiful. Hey there, my fellow internet denizens. Welcome back for another episode of Dr. T's multiverse of beer and music. Tonight's going to be a fun episode because we are going to celebrate one of the greatest places on earth, Delaware County, Pennsylvania. Now, you may be wondering, where the hell's that? Why the hell should we care? Well, you should. Delco, as it's referred to, is a mostly blue-collar, take-no-crap suburb of Philadelphia. It's kind of west and south of the city, and it's unique. There's a very, very proud vibe for the average Delconian. Delco might be considered not overly affluent or intelligent, even though the truth is, okay, the truth isn't too far from that, but there's definitely a lot of hidden intelligence and a lot of hidden affluence in Delaware County. But it's the spirit of the average Delconian where we find the true worth of this area. If you're familiar at all with Jason Kelce and his speech after winning the Super Bowl, here's a bit.
No one wanted us. No one liked this team. No analyst liked this team to win the Super Bowl, and nobody likes our fans. And you know what? I've just heard one of the best chants this past day, and it's one of my favorite, and it's new, and I hope y'all learn it, because I'm about to drop it right now. You know what I gotta say to all those people that doubted us, to all those people that counted us out, and to everybody who said that we couldn't get it done? What my man Jay and John just said. Fuck you!
That gives you an idea of what Delco's all about. People don't like us, and we don't care. Delco's one of the places where you can go to the Wawa, and for those of you who don't know what a Wawa is, think Buc-ee's, just a little bit smaller. Or Sheetz. It's a convenience store where you can get actually some pretty good food, freshly made. Most of them have gas. It originated in Delco. A lot of things originated in Delco, but Wawa originated in Delco. And it's one of the places you can go in Delco where people will happily hold the door open for you and then run your ass over in the parking lot. That's just how we function. We are an enigma. But tonight we're going to be drinking a beer from a Delco brewery. This is 2SP Brewing. You've seen me do a couple episodes on them before. Link over here. So you can learn more about the brewery there. They're in Aston, Pennsylvania in Delaware County. What I consider my home brewery when I want to go hit a brewery real quick. They're nice and close to me, so I can go check them out. But tonight we are going to be having Delco Lager. Delco Lager weighs in at 4% ABV. And here's what the brewery has to say about it. The all-weather beer. Caramel malt forward, clean, easy to drink. Straight to the point. Succinct. Delco. Let's crack it open. Check it out. That is a gorgeous beer. Dark gold, super clear, thick, fluffy, off-white head, fine bubbles, stacking up nice into a nice dome. That is just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. Beautiful. That looks like everything a solid lager should be. Not this macro crap you guys are probably drinking. No, this is a fine craft lager. You get a nice, fresh, noble hop aroma. Almost floral, like you're in a meadow. And just underneath that, you can get a nice bready malt aroma. Touch of caramel. Oh, yeah. That is everything a straightforward lager should be. Like I said, Delconians are an enigma. The saying at the brewery, there we go. Everything we can't drink, we can. I'll leave it up to you to decide exactly what that means to you. Does it mean they put it in a can, or they keep trying until they can drink it? Or is it a cleverly worded clarion call to keep drinking? Solid beer. Great malt backbone, nicely balanced with the hops. One doesn't take the front seat off of the other, they share it equally. The malts are toasty, ever so slightly nutty, like a roasted nut, but not enough to be like peanutty or anything like that. Just a slightly nutty flavor and a slightly caramely flavor. But that sits there right beside the hops, which are perfectly balanced, not overpowering, not terribly bitter, but bitter enough and drying enough to make you want to drink more and make it a very crisp beer. The hops are straight up what you'd expect noble hops to deliver. That slightly earthy, herbal, floral German hop presence. Absolutely delicious. But what are we going to pair a beer that has the epicness of Delaware County in it. What song can hope to crest that tide and stand along with the power that is Delco? Well, for that, we are looking back to another Delco product. By the way, tangent, Tina Fey is from Delco. But the band we're going to look at tonight started in 1983 in Clifton Heights, Pennsylvania, Delaware County. And when they put out demos and tried to get themselves on MTV, they were frustrated and they failed. But a local business owner who owned a couple hot dog stands, very popular hot dog stands, had seen the band at a bar and approached them and asked them to record a commercial, and that he would put that commercial on, it would only be obviously broadcast locally, but that commercial would appear on MTV. And because that commercial was going to appear on MTV, the band said yes. Here's the commercial. Pat's Dogs. Pat's Chili Dogs. The cook never tired. So that's Cinderella. American glam blues rock band. Only put out 3 albums. 2 of them went double platinum. The third one didn't do so well. It only went platinum. So let's check it out. Tonight we're going to look at not one of their biggest hits, but I think personally one of their better songs, and has a very interesting video. We're going to look at Shelter Me. Let's check it out.
Remember, it's up to you to fight censorship. It's up to you to save rock and roll. Join us now, the Shelter Rock and Roll Telethon. Operators are standing by.
Everybody needs a little place they can hide. Somewhere to call their own, don't let nobody inside. Every now and then we all need to let go. For some it's a doctor, for me it's rock and roll. For some it's a bottle, for some it's a pill. Some people read the Bible 'cause it's giving them a thrill.
little shelter. Shut up.
That kicked ass. You got to admit it. So that was Shelter Me from their third album. They had started moving away from the glam hair metal that they were firmly entrenched in their first album or two. Songs that you probably are more apt to remember. Links below. But there they were embracing more of their blues rock roots. Did you catch all the cameos? There were 5 notable cameos in there. Did you catch them all? Of course, you had Little Richard. You had Shelley Duvall, of all people, in the green hat. You had the actor Harry Shearer playing some of the bad guys in the black and white episodes and black and white portions. You had a young Pamela Anderson dressing up the scene. And he didn't get a whole lot of screen time, but there is Dweezil Zappa, son of Frank Zappa. Pretty darn cool. So that was a great song. Cinderella, great band. Lead singer, Tom Kiefer, went through a lot of vocal troubles. There are healthy ways to sing with that kind of fry and distortion, and then there are unhealthy ways, and apparently he was not doing it the healthy way. He had to have a number of surgeries, had a number of episodes of vocal cords hemorrhaging, and even a bout of vocal cord paralysis that sidelined the band for a while. But fun band nonetheless. They eventually... It's not that they couldn't keep going. They actually kept touring until I think they did their last show in 2014. But the world just kind of moved on. You know, by the early 90s, the glam metal, hair metal was definitely over. Blues rock was falling out of favor because of the rise of grunge, and the consumer's appetite for bands like Cinderella waned, and they just couldn't draw crowds anymore. Tom Kiefer, the originator, frontman, singer, and one of the guitarists, knew from a young age that he either wanted to be a rock musician, rock guitarist, or for a while he was really enamored with magic, sleight of hand stuff. But you know, he was in a lot of bands, and they were getting gigs in Philly, in South Jersey, down at the shore, Delaware County, playing some gigs, getting a following while he was still in high school. And he really wanted to, at one point, drop out of high school. He was like, look, high school is a waste of my time. I want to do the band full time. And his mom bribed him. His mom wanted him to graduate. So she told him, you know, if you stick with it, if you graduate, I will buy you a Les Paul guitar, a Gibson Les Paul. And he accepted the bribe. Still has the guitar. It's a nice story. But if you like what I'm doing here, give it a thumbs up, because that will make you an honorary Delconian, which is a very high honor. Shut up. I know what I'm talking about. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. Subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I'm putting out new content at least once a week, and I would hate for you to miss any of it. But more importantly, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. You want to fight about Delco? Hey, we threw snowballs at Santa Claus. So we can fight about Delco. You can tell me what kind of beers or music you would like me to review, or you can just say hi. I will say hi back because we're like that in Delco. We're friendly, but we'll kill you. But until we meet again, my dearest imaginary friends, keep drinking.